But today, Atiku is not a Fulani man. I'm talking to Yaya Jingil. I want to put sense into Yaya Jingil. Is Atiku not a Fulani man? As Fulani people not kill our people? So should we say that Fulani man should never contest president of this country? These are realities. Let's say the truth. He is talking to Peter Obi, that Peter Obi, his kinsman or whatever, his man from his tribe, has executed Sardona during the coup. So he should not be allowed to be president. As if forgotten that Fulani are still killing us every day. What's the difference? What's the difference? So if it is that way, a Fulani man will not rule this country. Because that's how we should go. Because they are killing us and they are still killing us. Why should we award them with the presidency, the highest office of this country? Are we stupid? If our people are not, if they don't regard our people as subservient, they will not talk like that. Because they look at us as if we are nobody in this country. That's why he has the guts to say those things he's saying. Because he feels entitled that he's born to rule. And that notion, that preponderant notion, and that kind of mentality, that it will never help us to a nationhood. We will never grow to a nationhood. If we want to grow in this country, we have to be fair to every tribe. We have to be fair to every religion. And that is how we should move forward. But enough of this hypocrisy in this country.
So guys, it's as if next election is going to be more tense than the last election. Because right now there have been some, let's say, some conflict between Yorubas and Igbos, Atiku and Peter Obi. Because right now we have two people now standing, Peter Obi and Atiku, who is going to be the flag bearer. But people have come out to say that if these two people do not come together, that they will make Tinubu to win this election. Why some have come out to say that if Peter Obi does not become the flag bearer, let Tinubu rule for 8 years. Why some have also come out to say that if Atiku is not the flag bearer, let Tinubu rule for 8 good years. So this is not looking like something that is nice, because the main essence of coalition is to come together and bring up and form a formidable force that can remove and unseat a sitting president. But how these things are going, I don't think it's going to work next election. But let's see how it goes. In this video, you hear some advice going to Peter Obi that the earlier he goes to PDP, the better for him, because PDP have assured him that he will be the one with the ticket. Why some are saying that Peter Obi cannot go to PDP because of Wike? That Wike there is working for APC, for Tinubu. That means Wike will make sure that Peter Obi does not win that election. So many things and many things are going on. Let me get your views and thoughts as you watch the video to the end. And don't forget to subscribe. And it's your boy again. Subscribe, guys, for New Year.
Sometimes you think that the drivers of Nigeria's coalition, political coalition, are listening to the yearnings of Nigerians and what they actually want. But it will seem that some drivers of the coalition have their goal, which they are desperate to accomplish. And the arrowhead of these self-seeking people will seem to be Atiku Abubakar, who definitely has drawn to his side the likes of Kenneth Okonkwo and Dele Momodu. So influential people like that, Nasir El-Rufai, Rauf Aregbesola, Rotimi Amechi, and the rest of them, giving Atiku hope to use the coalition to achieve his dream of becoming Nigeria's president by all means, like Muhammadu Buhari in 2011, when Muhammadu Buhari lost the election to Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan. He was weeping that he was not given the opportunity to develop Nigeria. As God will have it, Muhammadu Buhari eventually used the coalition to achieve his goal of becoming Nigeria's president. And then he showed Nigerians his true picture of somebody who had no intention to develop Nigeria than perpetuate the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community, empower the herdsmen terrorists, and perpetrate corruption. Because outside of those three things, war against Boko Haram, herdsmen terrorism, and corruption, what did Muhammadu Buhari achieve in 8 years after several times of taking a shot at the presidency and losing out? So, what has Atiku Abubakar to sell to Nigerians? That he was a vice president 1999 to 2007, 8 years, as the vice president to President Olusegun Obasanjo. And at the end of the day, both of them, Olusegun Obasanjo built his own university and national library. Atiku Abubakar built his own university. So what other evidence will Nigerians be looking for that the presidency was corrupt? But one thing, despite corruption, Obasanjo maintained peace and relative progress. But as from Umaru Musa Yar'Adua till date, 2009, when Umaru Musa Yar'Adua started the war against Boko Haram, that has become Nigeria's major preoccupation. Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan, as his vice president, turned Nigeria into a terrorist country. And that has been the case till date. And Atiku Abubakar said he was looking for power to fight the Boko Haram Muslim community. So, since 2009 to 2025, and somebody is still agonizing over his lack of chance to use the army to fight Boko Haram. So, what has Nigeria to gain from electing Atiku Abubakar in his age and bent on sabotaging North and South justice, not to talk of zonal justice? So, the song that the supporters of Atiku Abubakar are singing now, that I heard in a video, is that anybody who clinches the presidential candidacy of the African Democratic Congress, the coalition's party, they will support that person. So is it that crowd will surpass the overwhelming majority of Nigerians now looking for justice to be the bedrock of Nigeria's peace and progress? So anybody who clinches the presidential flag bearer of the ADC will support him. Who are you? How many are you? Do you represent the overwhelming majority of Nigerians? Stop deceiving yourself. If you allow Atiku Abubakar to do to the ADC what he did to the PDP, good luck to you. But Peter Obi, I have warned you before in the video. I advise you to start putting together your own coalition and to consider the likes of Omoyele Sowore, because Dati Baba Ahmed, I don't agree with you that the presidential ticket of the Labour Party is still ready for Peter Obi. No. You may trust the Labour Party. Not most Nigerians don't trust the Labour Party, led by Joe Ajaero and Festus Osifo, who, after whining and dining with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accepted 70,000 as minimum wage instead of 250,000 naira minimum wage. Not even 100,000 naira minimum wage, 70,000. And under what spurious excuse that Tinubu said if we ask for more than 70,000, he will increase fuel price. Fuel price that he has increased severally. Why didn't you tell him, no, okay, we will accept 70,000 if you reverse all the increments that you have made on fuel price? Aha. So, Dati Baba Ahmed, you are so sure of the Labour Party. I am not sure of it. And any right-thinking Nigeria will not be sure of the Labour Party. I would rather the political party of Omoyele Sowore or any other. Or, in fact, it is better for Peter Obi to return to PDP than any other party. That's the truth of the matter. So, Peter Obi, I'm advising you to think and think fast. The Yoruba people say, if you cannot go forward, you go backward. Bí wájú ọba ṣe lọ, ẹ̀yìn ó ṣe padà sí. So, I'm advising you. And I've told you before, I said, well, if the coalition agrees to field you, because you are the one very many Nigerians are looking forward to represent North, South, and zonal justice. You are the only person in that position. We have not got any other person from the Southeast competing with you. So what else can anybody say? So despite my reservations about you, I conclude that you are not worse than, and I don't see how you can be worse than Muhammadu Buhari. Let me even say Umar Musa Yar'Adua, who started the war, who imposed the war against Boko Haram on Nigeria, ravaging human lives and economic resources of Nigeria since 2009 till date. Former President Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan, who perpetuated the war, which is 4 years, squandered it. The only preoccupation, the only goal was how Jonathan would defeat the Boko Haram Muslim community. And of course, he squandered human lives and economic resources. You are there now. So I'm not to tell you if you are sincere and you really know what was going on. So, and then Muhammadu Buhari came, added S-men terrorism. Tinubu came, all subsidies are gone. Paying workers' pittance and saying he's transferring funds to indigent households. I don't know whether it is on the basis of that he is still sinking Nigeria in debt. He's going for more than $21 billion. That is what the Senate has just approved for him. Another loan to add to the trillions on grant, despite all subsidies gone. And so where is Nigeria's petroleum revenue going? So, but what I'm saying, Peter Obi, don't waste your time with this coalition. If as I'm talking, you are not yet sure of your fate in that coalition, pull out. Because the song I am hearing now is that anybody who clinches the presidential ticket of the ADC, they will vote for such a person. That is not what Nigerians expect, except those who are bribed by a powerful, desperate person looking to become Nigeria's president, as desperate as Muhammadu Buhari and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. God forbid. Nigerians, open your eyes. So Peter Obi, follow the sayings of Yoruba elders. If you cannot go forward, you go backward. So go back to the PDP that says the presidential ticket is ready for you. Don't go to Labour Party. Don't go to Labour Party. Because those in PDP, we know them. And we can tell them what they did in the past, that they should not repeat it. But these Labour Party people, we have even come to know, of course, Joe Ajaero and Festus Osifo. And their cohorts. Who will never tell you where they are going. It is within their mind. So, Dati Baba Ahmed, as much as I admire you, I don't agree with you that the Labour Party's presidential ticket is ready for Peter Obi. No. If the ADC is sure not to feed him and to create crisis for him, those who want to create confusion and benefit from it are saying anybody from North or South can contest for the ticket of the ADC. Rubbish and nonsense. If they have not changed that song till now, the earlier you return to PDP that says the presidential ticket is ready for you, the better. That is the truth of the matter. Those who have decamped into the ADC, if they mean well for Nigeria, they will go back to the PDP. If they don't, other people will support you. Those who want justice for peace and progress of Nigeria, we go with you. I assure you. But if you stay with this desperate man who will not mind doing to the ADC what he did to the PDP, the earlier you accept the invitation of the PDP, the better. My warning and wish for Nigeria: justice, peace, unity, progress.
The truth of the matter remains that Nigeria can be one. Yes, because for many years now, we have not actually come up like there have not been when everybody came out and said that this is one thing that they're going to support. No. Everybody have been selfish and have been looking for the power to remain in their region, especially in the north. Northerners have always been saying these statements that they are born to rule, that power must remain in the north, even when they know that those people coming from the north are not doing anything in Nigeria. How many can we count? Buhari led for 8 good years. What can we say they've done for Nigerians? Tinubu doing it for 2 years now. What can we say they've done? But people are still insisting and saying that they cannot trust an Igbo man. So we should trust Fulani that are killing Nigerians. Fulanis are destroying people in the north, and yet some people still want Fulani to rule Nigeria. Fulanis have taken over all the country, all the land in Nigeria, because Fulani have surrounded Nigeria like this. They are in the southeast, they are in Hausa land, they are in Yoruba land. Go to Benin, it's as if Benin is now their own. And some people are still insisting and saying that their brother must rule, their power must rule in the north, this one, that one. People that don't have conscience are people that are talking like this. Because we should be looking forward to someone that have proven himself worthy to rule Nigeria. Someone that will say that he's not biased, because Peter Obi have shown that he's not biased. He have been to the north, he have been to almost every region in Nigeria, and he's not just going there, he have gone there to impact life. He have gone there to give them encouragement, which is exactly what every Nigerian need, and that's what Peter Obi have done. But why some people are so insisting that they want Atiku, they want Tinubu, they want not to rule us? These are not what we need. We need something. We need to come together and agree on one thing, that we need somebody that is going to make our life easier. Because the truth is that every single Nigerian now, every average Nigerian now, don't know where their next meal will come from. That's how bad this thing is. They don't know where the next meal will come from. It's so bad that yet some people are not still using their upper chamber to think, what should we do? Who should we support? What can we that this person have done in the past? Because if I should list Peter Obi's record in the past, this video will reach the whole day. I'll just tell you the few he has done of recent. Of recent, in the space of 1 week, Peter Obi have invested not less than 100 million naira in education and health sector. In 1 week, they have invested not less than 100 million naira. And this is why LP don't like it, because people don't actually use his money to do unnecessary things. Because Abure wants people to bring money in the but people is not doing that. I believe that's why he even hates him. People is not bringing shit in LP, but yet people is blessing lives, which is the most important thing. And this is what Nigerians are meant to be pushing at. We need somebody that will invest in the sector that will help to boost our economy, which is health sector and our education sector. People say that if he should become our president, that is going to approve something that is called student loan, where every student can be able to go to school whether you have money or not, and then after going to school there should be a job waiting for you to come, and after they will go to school and graduated, you can come and work, and then from the money you should be able to earn enough to pay back the government so that they can be able to use the money and train others in school. Thereby we are investing in our education and also investing in our economy so that there will not be poverty. Because the reason why there is insecurity is because there's poverty. If someone is hungry, he'll be taking off where to get money, and if it's not coming, he'll look for any means, legal or illegal, to make money so that him or her can survive. We have high rate of prostitutes in Nigeria because there's no money. That's the gospel truth. There's no money. So we have more of scammers, Yahoo boys, ritualists in Nigeria than legal workers, because there is no job and there's no money in Nigeria. So people are looking for any means to survive. These are the things that people have done and say that it's going to do and reduce, but yet some people are still standing and saying that they want Atiku. And by the way, this is a message to people which we will just watch down, that he should rather go to PDP where the ticket is sure for him, because in that LP itself, ticket is not sure, because Abure that went to have a meeting with Wike, Abure is not to be trusted. So that LP itself is not even sure. So I'm thinking if you go to PDP, but the issue there that Wike is still PDP. So Wike is as if he's a virus in Nigeria, because he's everywhere. Now he have entered LP, he's in PDP, he's in APC, he will soon enter SDP, he will soon enter every other party, so that to see that Peter Obi does not have a place to run in next election. But Peter Obi said that he must run in the next election, but where he will run, we don't know yet. So let me go to the talk in the comment section. I'll put you guys in my next video.